What are you going to do with our stuff?
It's not your business.
What are you going to do with it?
It's not your business.
This is our stuff. It is our business.
It is an explosive Call Kurtis hidden camera investigation that we showed you last night. How rogue movers drove off with our belongings, and we have not seen those belongings since.
Well, tonight, more viewers are coming forward saying the same thing happened to them.
Calling Kurtis Ming right now with the response, and I understand it's been pretty significant.
Yeah, the San Jose-based company that does business in our area has gone by 20 different names, and our investigation struck a nerve with several viewers, including this guy.
I thought, oh my God, that's me. That's what happened to me. Exactly.
Mike Applegate of Rancho Cordova says the same moving company we confronted in our story last night quoted him one price, then the day of the move, jacked it up to 8 times that.
And what did they quote you?
$252.
And how much did you end up paying?
$1,900.
$1,500 just for packing material, and they demanded cash. When he didn't have it,
They took it. They hijacked it.
And they refused to give it back to you until
Until I paid in cash the full amount.
needing his stuff, he eventually did. And so did others we've told you about over the past 2.5 years, forced to pay more, including Sun Yu Vito of Fairfield.
You pay now, or we don't unload. That is simple as that.
In our sting, one of our producers called Stevens' move and was quoted $328 for the short move.
That's pretty good.
Our hidden cameras caught the movers driving up to our wired house in a truck with a Beacons logo on it, even though they are not an authorized Beacons agent.
Oh, are you guys with Beacons?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
we bought this truck on the Beacons. You know, Beacons.
Oh, you're not Beacons?
Yeah, we
Okay.
just bought the truck.
And once all of our stuff was loaded onto the truck and we got to our destination, that $328 doubled.
So what is my grand total?
Your total is $638.60, but if you pay me cash, it's gonna be $44 less.
And we called them on it.
Alex, I'm Kurtis Ming from CBS 13. We've been keeping an eye on what's going on. When did $328 become $638 for a move? Can you answer that?
Can you close everything?
And what's this logo on the side of the truck? Beacons. You guys aren't Beacons. How could you
He
be
did
using
not
that
want to
logo?
talk, and we couldn't believe what happened next.
You got nothing to say. You just gonna take off down the road with all of our stuff?
They did. We haven't seen our stuff since.
I think it's ridiculous.
He's talking about the response from the moving industry regulator, the Public Utilities Commission, which all but stonewalled us for 2.5 years as we search for answers on these rogue movers.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
It wasn't until our producer crashed a meeting speaking during a time dedicated for public comment, they finally spoke with us on camera about the problem, admitting they only have 8 investigators for the entire state of California. We wanted to know, is that enough?
If it wasn't enough, we'd ask for more.
To those who feel ripped off, they think the state needs to be more aggressive, putting these movers in jail.
Do something about it. This is really a problem. And it certainly has to be illegal. It's certainly immoral.
Well, the company based in Santa Clara County has gone by a variety of names, including Better Way to Move, BMS Beacons, and Stevens Move. A detective tells CBS 13 they suspect it's all part of an organized crime ring, and at this point, no agency will confirm if they are investigating this company. However, the DA's office in Santa Clara County released this statement today saying, if you think you have been a victim of a moving company fraud, we encourage you to contact our consumer mediation unit, and we're going to tell you how to do that on our Call Kurtis Facebook page.
Well, based on the lack of response, shall we say, from the Public Utilities Commission, doesn't seem like they are doing a whole heck of a lot.
Well, and movers are upset about this as well. We heard from movers today, and they're upset because they have to pay money to be licensed by the Public Utilities Commission. They're wondering what their money is going to.
Yeah, and basically it puts them all under a cloud of suspicion because people wonder who to trust.
Exactly right. So that is a concern, and this guy, he didn't initially go to the Public Utilities Commission. He was humiliated by all of this, and so he just cut his losses and moved on. But now when he saw our investigation, he realized it was a bigger issue, and he thinks the Public Utilities Commission needs to do something
Well,
about
he's
it.
right. They do.
Yeah.
They need to start to get to work over there. Okay.
Thanks, Kurtis.
Good stuff. Thanks.
You bet.
All right, Kurtis.